And I'm going to tell you what I don't usually say this at school, as you know, but there's our little plan, our pilot plan with our 9th graders and people encouraged to hand cell phone. You're going to want to use cell phones. You're going to want to use cell phones at this moment. What I'm introducing to you, my friend Daniel Rosen. Daniel Rosen is involved in a very interesting program, a social media program, essentially that aims to combat antisemitism, raise good news and proper information about Jews and the state of Israel. As we know, so much is happening, and often we feel that we are powerless and unable to change things. By virtue of the power of being able to amplify positive Jewish messages that combat anti-Jewish messages, you're able to actually make a difference. They're working on a pilot program, which is a really interesting app, and a whole program that I thought was really worth your attention. And so I've asked my friend Daniel Rosen just to present a little bit about what it is that they're doing, what it is that we're asking you. You got a good voice. And I'd like to encourage everybody to get involved in this program. If you're so inclined, I would encourage you to do so.
All right, guys. How you guys doing?
Well.
How you guys doing? So I was at the Israel Day Parade, and I saw SAR out there, and I saw your rock, and I saw your energy, and I want everyone to give themselves a round of applause. So that's one of the reasons that we're coming here, is because of how special SAR really is. You guys are among one of a few schools that have been chosen to do this pilot. We've spoken to 12 different schools in the tri-state area. They're all in. But SAR has been chosen to be one of the first ones to engage in this pilot, which will have a really big impact, which I'll talk about in a second. So after October 7th, on October 8th, basically, we all saw a lot of things going on social media. We saw things on the street. Can anyone here tell me something that they experienced that was negative or hate-filled on social media? Can anyone help me out? What about you? Did you see anything on social media? No? How about you? Did you see anything on social media that was kind of...
I don't know, since October 7th, there's obviously been a lot of anti-Semitism on social media. I would say recently, for me, I've seen a lot of things about Eurovision, and I see every comment is always there's no second place. I don't know, just saying it's weird anti-Semitic.
Right. And then what about you? Have you seen anything on social media that was kind of bothersome to you? And how did it make you feel when you saw it? Not good. Right. So that's what we saw too. We understood that so many people of all ages, specifically young people, were being indoctrinated in a very negative way against Israel and towards the anti-Semitism. And we understood that if we want to have an impact on this generation, on the next generation, we have to have a way to amplify our voices and to fight back on social media. And that's what we've done. And there's something very special about what we're asking you guys to do. We're asking you guys to join in a group, to work in a coordinated way, to amplify your voices in center square, not just in your own echo chamber. And that's how we're going to impact the world. And it's a big idea, but every big idea starts in a small way. And so the impact that all of you are going to have is going to be actually much more than what you do collectively, which is also important. But what we do here, and I'm talking to each one of you, what we do here with this pilot is going to determine whether or not this big idea is a good idea, whether or not people are going to act or not going to act. And we're going to take those metrics, right, what you guys do, and if it works, we're going to take it across the country. We're going to put it into groups all over the country. And so when we look back in time, if we're successful in what we're doing, it's going to be a big part because of what each one of you that I'm speaking to today has done. And so I want you to understand this isn't just about this small group. It's about what we're going to do and what we're going to prove to the world. So I encourage you all to really take this seriously. And I understand, I asked, okay, what do kids like? What are high school kids, what inspires them? And they said the number one thing that inspires high school kids is other kids. So the energy you guys bring to this is going to inspire the rest of the school. You guys are juniors, you're going to be seniors, right? And so next year we're going to take this forward, God willing. And it's energy you guys bring to this that's going to make a difference. Your parents are worried about anti-Semitism. We're worried about it. You guys are worried about it. You guys have a chance. I'm getting chills talking about it. You guys get a chance to do something very impactful. So before I tell you exactly how the app works, I want everyone to take out their phones. Can I see everybody's phone? Okay. So right now there's a QR code. Could everyone just right now download the app right now? Right now. If you have a phone, download the app. This is the first step right now. Our first mission is to download the app. Okay, we're going to take 2 minutes now for everyone to download the app. We only have literally 6 more minutes to talk, so if everyone could just download the app and when. Alright. Nancy, if anybody needs help, maybe you can. So guys, there's going to be an option to create an account. Don't worry about that now. We'll create an account later. Right now, just download the app, and that'll help for the next piece of this. Okay, if you download the app, just raise your phone in the sky. If you've already downloaded it, just raise it up. So if you haven't, that means you haven't done it yet. Download the app. You download? Okay, cool. Thank you guys. So now I'm going to explain to you what emissary is, okay? There are 3 parts to emissary. The first part is called emissary, ask emissary. You can ask any question that you want to come across if you don't necessarily feel strong about the answer. The second part of emissary is called emissary social. It allows people to work and upload things onto their own network. That's the second. We don't have much time, so I'm not going to get into details about it. The third part is the part that we're here for. It's called Emissary Connect. It's the piece that allows us to work in a coordinated way to amplify our voices. So I want to give a quick example. Anyone here remember when CNN came out and said Israel bombed Shifa Hospital? Do you remember that? Yeah. Right? So basically, fake news, right? It comes out, and if anyone responds, they're kind of responding on their own. Imagine if we had 10,000 people that we can send it a ping to and say, everyone go to the CNN page right now. And say, that's not true. It was Islamic Jihad. Well, what we saw at the time was something like Palestine, 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 Israel, Palestine, Israel. Had we already had this bill, right, we could have said, go to the CNN page, and we would have then maybe seen something close to Palestine, Palestine, Israel, Israel, Palestine, Israel. And that's how we kind of start changing the conversation. So that's just an example of how this works. You're going to be asked to do missions collectively. It's going to be follow this, share that, and there are going to be all kinds of ways that we're going to be able to work together in these types of groups. And so as individuals, even on social media, we're lone voices, but together we can amplify our voices and we can become very, very effective. So if you look at the sheets of paper there, right, this is an example of what a mission is going to look like, okay? So basically, once we all sign up, we're going to have all of you guys are going to be called emissaries. They're all going to be part of a group. And we're going to be led by 2 champions. So if anyone really wants to become like a leader in this, come to us afterwards and you can be the champion. And so we're going to be communicating with each other. The champion is the leader of the group. Each one of you are emissaries. So we're going to be communicating via what? WhatsApp? How do we do? Email? Via email, we're going to be communicating to all of you. And that's how the missions or directives are going to come to you. And they're going to be really simple. It's going to be click, 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 and you've done your part. And if we all do it, we can have a tremendous impact. So if everyone sees these sheets of paper now, we're going to ask everyone to maybe, if they want to be part of this, which we hope you do, you just sign your name and give us your school email. And that's how we're going to be in touch with you. So everyone just take another minute and sign your name and your email, and we can go from there. And as you're doing that, I'll just repeat one point, and then we'll be done. Which is that what we do here today isn't just about what we do in this mission. What we do today is going to have an impact on whether or not the rest of the country is going to adopt this initiative. And so your impact will be outside. When we go back in time in history, we're going to look back and say, SAR Academy, those juniors at SAR Academy, they changed the world. I know that sounds like, kitschy and everything like that, but that's our mission. Our mission is to change the world. Our mission is to combat anti-Semitism. So, if everyone can literally sign the paper and give us your email, that's...
I want to thank Daniel and the team. I think it's a really exciting opportunity. I hope you'll join them. I think we're going to orient you guys with them. We can walk around collecting papers from you guys. Thank you very much.